Hey guys, today we're gonna be doing the Archivist Tome Volume 1 quest together. I actually haven't done this quest myself because I wanted to record and share it with you guys, so I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to check the timeline of this video because I'm gonna be adding chapters in which you will be able to skip to any part of the video and you're gonna be able to see the labels, and if you have a specific quest that you haven't completed, you can just skip to that part. Now, before we begin, I just wanted to remind you guys that in order to finish the Archivist Tome quests, you're gonna need some of the storylines unlocked. I can't tell you specifically which ones, but when you're doing the Archivist Tome quests, throughout the way you're gonna find out that you're gonna be needing some of the storyline unlocked. So you better finish those before tackling on the quest. So let's begin. First of all, we will have to go to the Arcangrove Tower. We can do this by opening our map, going to Arcangrove and teleporting to the Arcangrove Forest. This is what most people do. And then we will have to walk all the way to the tower, but what I like to do is just go on the chat and type /Arcangrove Tower. Join Arcangrove Tower, and with this we can teleport right away to the Arcangrove Tower and we don't have to walk all the way here. This is gonna make things easier for us, especially later on when we need to turn in our quests, and that's a simple trick. Here is the tome that we will be accepting our quest in, and the quest number 1 would be a weathered tome. You are intrigued by what these missing pages could contain. Try asking around the Arcangrove library to get more information. So for this quest, we're gonna have to talk to 5 NPCs here in the library, and I just wanted to say that throughout this video I'm gonna be speeding up things, so just follow what I do and you'll be fine. So let's talk to 5 NPCs. After we found the 5 NPCs, you now want to head on over to the Elder Evoker, and I think he's over here in this right side of the library. And then we can turn in our quest. After turning our quest on the Elder Evoker, we want to move downstairs where we can accept the next quest, which is given by Apprentice Mage right down here, and the name of the quest is An Old Binding, and we're gonna have to find 5 scattered notes, and she's gonna give us an Archivist Notes Travel Crystal. Accept the quest from her, and we have to find 5 scattered notes here in the library. So let's just grab them real quick. And we got him. Let's go back to the Apprentice Mage, which I think she will turn in our quests. Now for the third quest, the Archivist Tome Volume 1, what we will be needing is to kill 10 Wilderness Creature Study, 20 Barrow Pass Study, 1 Barrow Pass Energies, 25 Sniveling Wild Study, 1 Sniveling Wilds Energies, and 1 Shadow Guard Energies. So I will be adding images in the screen telling you where you can find these mobs. So for the 10 Wilderness Creature Study, we're gonna move on over to the Greengard Forest where we can kill any mobs there and get the requirement. There you go. Next, for the 20 Barrow Pass Study, we're gonna have to go on over the Barrow Pass Dungeon where we need to kill 12 mobs in there. Now, for the Barrow Pass Study and the Barrow Pass Energies, we're still going to be staying here in Greengard Forest. And where you want to head here is on here over to the right, which is the Barrow Point. And we just have to kill 20 mobs and gather the energy from there. Once in the Barrow Point, just head on over to the Barrow Pass Dungeon and just go in and kill the mobs. Now, once you kill all your mobs, all your 20 Barrow Pass Study mobs, and kill the boss, you can now head over on this area. As you can see, it's shining, and you can see like a type of an energy, and just right click on it to claim it. As you can see, we're now collecting energy, and we have now found the next requirement for this quest. Now for the next quest, when we go out the Barrow Point dungeon, we can just head on over to this dungeon next, which are the Sniveling Wilds. And we just do the same thing, kill 20 mobs and just gather the energy. Now, once you kill the boss and kill the 25 Sniveling Wilds for the studies, you can already see the energy here. So what you want to do is just claim it and you're going to be done with this requirement. Now, for the next piece of our quest, we're going to be needing the Shadow Guard energy. So we can find the Shadow Guard energy in Green Guard Forest still. So what you want to do is go back to Green Guard Forest. And as you can see, we're going to have to click this pillar right here to bring us to the Shadow Guard realm. We're just going to skip, and this is going to teleport us to the Shadow Guard. And let's go find the energy there. Once in the Shadow Guard, you just want to follow my path until we find the energy, which is right over here. As you can see, the green light that indicates us that the energy is there, and we're going to go and claim it. So we are done with this quest finally, and now we want to go back to Arcangrove Tower to turn in the quest. So let's go and /join Arcangrove Tower and turn it in. So if we turn this quest in, we're gonna receive the compiled notes of Green Guard. We're gonna turn it in, and we're gonna accept the next page, the next quest rather. And for this quest, we're gonna have to craft the page that we just received. So as you can see, if you talk to the apprentice mage, there's gonna be another option: page scribing and notation. So for this quest, we're gonna have to craft this specific page, and it's gonna take us 30 minutes. So if you don't want to wait, you can always speed up, which is what I'm gonna do right here. And as you can see, we can now turn in this next quest right away. So that is gonna reveal the next quest for the Archivist Tome, which is 20 Wilderness Creature Study, 50 Umbral Cave Studies, 1 Umbral Cave Energy, 25 Shadow Skull Tower Study, 1 Shadow Skull Tower Energy, and 1 Isle of the Dead Energy. So for this specific quest, we're gonna be going to I believe Doomwood, and we're gonna have to kill 20 mobs in Doomwood for this first one. Next, we're gonna have to kill 50 mobs in the Umbral Caves dungeon and gather the energy as well in there, and 25 mobs from this Shadow Skull Tower and gather the energy as well. And we have to interact with the orb to collect the energy. So let's move on over to Doomwood. So once in Doomwood, let's just kill 20 mobs. Now for the Umbral Cave Study, we're gonna have to teleport to the Bone Cliffs, which we will have to enter the Umbral Dungeon. We want to walk in the middle of Bone Cliffs up to this area, which then we'll be able to enter the dungeon and complete the Umbral Cave Study. As you can see, once you kill the boss, you can now gather the energy, which is right here in the spiderweb. So just clear the mini spiders and just claim it. For the next 25 Shadow Skull Tower Study, we want to /join Skull Tower, and we want to enter the dungeon there. So I didn't actually record myself, but after you kill the slime boss, you can grab the energy right beside the portal. And after that, we're gonna be needing the Isle of the Dead energy. So what we wanna do is open up the map, go on over to Doomwood, and we have to teleport to the Island of the Dead. So once we're at Island of the Dead, we just wanna walk on over to the pond, and we can find the energy there. As you can see, once we reach this area, we can already see the energy, and you just wanna walk on over to it and collect it to finish this quest. Now we want to go back to Arcangrove Tower to turn in the quest. So just like the past quest, we're going to be receiving pages, and we're going to have to craft it again. We're going to accept the quest and go on over to the crafting, and we're going to have to craft the volume 1 page 12. Again, you can wait 30 minutes or you can just speed it up, which I'm going to be doing. And we can now turn in the quest. So for this next quest, we're gonna be needing 1 corrupted energy, 1 ancient labyrinthine energy, 1 pair of undead combat energy, a gloomy restful energy, a face springing energy, a dwelling orb energy, and a strict discipline energy. Now, this quest is where most people have had a hard time finding it because it's so hard to find these energies and it's so hard to find them on the screen. So for the first corrupt energy, we're gonna have to go and teleport onto Westmere, which is here in Greenwood, and then we teleport to Westmere. So once we reach Westmere, all we want to do is walk on over to the dragon, which is at the end of the room, and we can claim the energy there. And as you can see, the energy is right here on the right, and all we have to do is claim it. It's very hard to see this energy. Next, we want to head on over to the World Tree, where we have to enter a dungeon, in which there we can claim the energy. So for this next part, we're going to be heading on over to the World Tree. And for this specific next energy that we're going to be claiming, you are going to have to need the World Tree saga to be complete. So make sure you finish the quests over here before you can continue. So once you did, we can head on over to the Dream Plane. And this next part is kind of tricky because of this area. So if you get lost, just make sure you go back onto the video. So once we reach here, we just want to enter the dungeon. And we can find the energy inside here. As you guys can see, we have found the energy. And for this part, if you can't find it, just play around the labyrinth and eventually you'll find it. So for this next quest, we're gonna have to go to the Island of the Dead and go to the Tower of Necromancy. So sadly to say, to access the Tower of Necromancy, you're gonna have to finish Stygius, the Necromancer's quest. And after that, you're gonna be able to access the Tower of Necromancy. So once we are in the Tower of Necromancy, we just wanna go to the portal, and we wanna go to teleport to the bottom floor, which is the undead dueling. Once we're at the undead dueling floor, we wanna claim the energy, which is right over here. This is the paired undead combat energy, as you can see here on the left. So finally, we got that one. For the next energy, we're gonna go TP over to Darkovia, to Boog's Tavern. Once you're in Boog's Tavern, we want to access the comfort room. One of the rooms, actually. This one right here in particular. And the energy is right here on the right. So we're just gonna claim the gloomy, restful energy. So for the Fey springing energy, we're gonna go on over to the Dragon Graveyard. And we actually want to go to the Alatas Parkour Challenge. So for this one, we're just gonna turn left over here. And if you ever get lost, guys, throughout the video, just go back and look where I go. So this is Alatas Parkour Challenge over here on the right. We're just gonna enter that. And for this one, instead of passing here, I actually found a shortcut if you guys watched my past video. So you just want to go on over here, because this part can be hard for some people. Just want to climb to this area and we can jump right in this platform and we can skip everything. And as you can see, the Fey energy is right over here and we're just gonna claim that one. So for the second to the last energy, we're gonna go TP on over to Battlon, and then we go to the House of Oddities. So once we reach here, we wanna enter the globe, which is on the left when you spawn, I believe. As you can see, it's the odd snow globe, and we wanna enter the globe. And once we are here, we just wanna go on inside the dungeon in the cabin, just right as you spawn. So you wanna go on over here, then turn left, And as you can see, the energy is right here. Just claim on that one. And that's the Dwelling Orb energy. So for the last strict discipline energy, we're gonna go on over to Yokai Island, where we will have to go to the dojo. And by there we can claim the energy. And once we're here, right behind Master Roshi or Master Shiro, we have the last energy, the strict discipline energy. And finally, we have finished this next quest, and we're gonna go on back to Arcangrove Tower to turn it in. And for this one, we're gonna get another page, which of course we will have to craft again. And as you can see, we're gonna go on over to the page scribing and notation. And we're gonna have volume 1, page 35. I'm gonna go craft, and again, I'm gonna speed it up for 50 dragon crystals. And now we can turn in the quest. So we're closing on finally to our last quest. We're gonna have to we're gonna have to craft the Archivist Tome Volume 1. Finally, the complete book with the missing pages. So we will be needing 3 extra materials, which is the glowing dust, pristine quill, and the rainbow thread. So let's start with the rainbow thread since it's the closest. So for this one, we're gonna have to go on to Arcangrove Forest. We're gonna pass on here over the herbalist hut and go to the unicorn glen. So once we're here at the unicorn glen, we just want to find Ted the derpicorn, which he can spawn in random places in this specific spot. So just find him, and as you can see, here he is. So we just want to kill him, and then we can get the rainbow thread. So as you guys can see, I actually died, but my friend killed him. So we actually get the rainbow thread. And now we move on to the next requirement. So next up, we're gonna go on over to Greengard Forest, and we're gonna be killing Mother Hen. Let's just move on to Greengard Forest, and we're gonna go to the dungeon on the left when we spawn. I actually invited my guildmates to help me with this, so it's gonna be easier. So we're now at the Draken Cave. So we can skip all the mobs and we can go right directly to Mother Hen, where we can find the next requirement for our quest. So as you guys can see, we finally get the pristine quill, and I want to thank Acid Drop and Device for helping me. So for the next material, we're gonna go on over to the Dragon's Graveyard. And you can find that on the map. We just have to go to Dragon Graveyard and Zakar's Dragon Graveyard, and we just have to kill Fireflies, which are these ones right here. And as you can see, we have the glowing dust, and we have all 3 materials. So we're gonna go on over to Arcangrove Tower to turn in the quest. So for the last quest, we're gonna have to find the apprentice, and the craft. We're gonna click the Archivist Tome Volume 1. As you can see, we have all the materials we need, and now we can craft it. So I'm gonna speed it up again and grab it right now. And once we do that, we can turn in the quest. As you guys can see, we can accept the quest, and we have to go back to the shelf to return the book. And we can finally turn in the quest for the Archivist Drape, which is actually a level 32 cape, which I can't wear yet because I'm level 31. But yeah, you also get the title, the Wizard Scribe. So I actually want to show you the title. So we go on right down here. As you can see, the Wizard Scribe. And we also get the cape, which I can't wear because it's for level 32. I didn't know that. But yeah, here's how it looks on me. It's very cute. And other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope you learned something. I'm actually glad that I made this video because this was actually very hard for me and I had to unlock very many quest lines that I haven't done before. But yeah, other than that, see you in the next one, guys. Bye.